Welcome back to our channel. Today, we dive into one of the most shocking and explosive stories shaking the entertainment and business world. Yiren has broken down in tears, making bombshell allegations about Menglong's tragic case. And behind it all, a powerful tycoon worth over 300 billion yuan is now under the spotlight. This is a story filled with drama, secrets, and revelations that you don't want to miss. Stick with us as we uncover the truth step by step. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the hottest updates from us. Yiren has always been known as a bright star, a face loved by countless fans, and a symbol of youthful elegance. Yet recently, her world collapsed before millions of eyes as she broke down publicly, shattering the carefully polished image of calm and composure she had carried for years. Her trembling voice in tears revealed something darker, something no one expected her to dare to say out loud. That behind the tragic death of Menglong, one of the most adored actors of his generation, lurked the shadow of a powerful tycoon whose empire is worth an astronomical 300 billion yuan. The moment Yiren's confession spilled out, silence swept across the room. Fans watching through live streams froze, unable to believe what they were hearing. Menglong's passing had already left a hole in the hearts of countless admirers. Officially, it was wrapped in words like tragic accident and unfortunate circumstances. Yet Yiren's tears stripped away those sterile terms and replaced them with raw accusation. "He was killed," she whispered, her voice cracking, and suddenly the safe narrative dissolved. The crowd's heartbeat seemed to echo in the same rhythm, stunned, confused, and desperate for answers. Why would Yiren risk everything, her career, her safety, her reputation, to make such an explosive claim? For years, she had remained cautious in her public life, never stirring unnecessary controversies. But this was different. As she spoke, her hands shook and her gaze darted toward the cameras, as if she knew the moment her words were released, there would be no turning back. She seemed to understand the storm that would follow, yet her determination was stronger than her fear. The truth, she said, was far too heavy to keep locked inside. The tycoon she pointed to is not just any rich figure hidden in a penthouse. He is a man whose influence stretches across industries, media, politics, and entertainment. His face rarely appears in public, yet his name carries the weight of intimidation. Entire corporations bow to his demands. Newspapers avoid mentioning him unless wrapped in carefully crafted praise. He is the type of man who lives behind curtains yet pulls the strings of countless lives. And according to Yiren, he is the shadowy figure connected to Menglong's death. The allegation is almost too large to process, but Yiren did not stop there. She recalled strange nights when Menglong confided in her, telling her about pressure he was under, meetings that left him pale and sleepless, whispers that his career was being manipulated by invisible hands. He once joked about selling his soul for success, but behind his smile, there was exhaustion and fear. Yiren's words painted a picture of a man trapped, cornered, and silenced. When she spoke about his final days, her tears poured uncontrollably. He wanted to escape, but they wouldn't let him go. The sentence felt like a dagger cutting into the air. The audience watching the live stream lit up the comment section with fire. Some screamed in disbelief, accusing Yiren of fabricating a sensational story. Others, however, felt a chilling shiver of recognition, recalling rumors that had circulated for months. Stories of powerful figures in the entertainment industry using their wealth to crush those who defied them. Yiren's confession gave those whispers a face and a number: 300 billion yuan. As the story spread, social media exploded. Hashtags about Menglong, Yiren, and the mysterious tycoon trended within minutes. Fans around the world begged for answers, demanding official investigations, while others warned Yiren to be careful. "You're too brave," one comment read, "but please protect yourself." Another echoed, "This is bigger than you, bigger than us. Be careful, Yiren." The collective fear rising among her supporters mirrored the danger that now surrounded her. What makes this revelation so captivating is not only the tragedy of a beloved star's death, but also the glimpse it gives into the hidden machinery of power. How many dreams in the entertainment industry are broken by the silent hands of untouchable elites? How many stories have been buried, rewritten, and sold to the public as accidents or scandals while the real truth is hidden in the shadows? Yiren's breakdown was more than grief. It was rebellion. It was a spark thrown into a forest of lies. The tycoon, of course, has not responded publicly. Figures like him rarely do. Their silence speaks louder than words, a silence heavy with confidence that no one can touch them. But the very fact that Yiren dared to speak may already be enough to start cracks in that wall of silence. The more people listen to her, the harder it becomes for the powerful to bury her words. Every detail Yiren revealed seemed to burn itself into the minds of her listeners. She described anonymous calls Menglong received late at night, his sudden cancellations of schedules, the way his once lively eyes became clouded with anxiety. She even hinted that she too had been followed, her phone tapped, her movements tracked. The thought of such surveillance shook her fans deeply. For the first time, they saw not just a celebrity, but a vulnerable woman caught in the gears of something much larger than herself. The question that now consumes everyone is simple yet terrifying. If Yiren is telling the truth, what will happen next? Will authorities step in, or will this story quietly fade away, erased like so many before it? And if it does disappear, what will that mean for the future of artists who dare to challenge their invisible masters? One cannot ignore the bravery it took for Yiren to speak these words. She knew the weight of every syllable. She knew the danger that lurked in the shadows, yet she chose to stand in front of cameras, in front of millions, and point her finger at a man who could ruin her life with a single phone call. It was not the act of someone looking for fame. It was the act of someone carrying unbearable pain, someone who could no longer stay silent. The tragedy of Menglong, already heartbreaking, has now transformed into something larger, something that threatens to shake the pillars of an entire industry. Whether Yiren's allegations will be proven true or dismissed as hysteria remains uncertain. But one fact is undeniable. The world is watching. The whispers of the past are now screams demanding justice. And in the center of it all stands a young woman, her tears still fresh, her courage unshaken, staring into the abyss and daring to speak its name. Under the burning spotlight of speculation, Yiren's world has become a battlefield of emotions, power, and truth. Every word she uttered continues to ripple across media platforms, dissected and replayed endlessly. People are not only